The younger people who are trading, are coming from the gaming industry, right? I mean, think about it. Most kids today, anywhere from 10 to 25, 35, 45, grew up playing video games, and they're great with their, with their keyboard, and they know how to really work it. But it's not a money-making apparatus, but trading is. We are getting a lot of younger people who are trading coming from the gaming industry. I'd come up with a strategy on how I could predict which way the market was going to go, and I just told you I was going to buy some. Peter, that's not the way it works. Hey everybody, it's me, the Einstein of Wallstreet. Okay, we're going to start dipping into a little bit. So we know that the book is going to be about my life, but we want to transition out of that because it's not a biopic on me is not going to sell millions of copies. And then my new relationship with these young traders, and how my whole psychology of like investing in stocks and not stuff, and learning about how the discipline and consistency of being a good day trader. And so that's me. I'm the new young guy in high school or in college who's really into trading. I grew up playing video games, but I know there's something out there that in trading that's going to excite me, because we are getting a lot of the younger people who are trading, are coming from the gaming industry. And so if you're able to take that mindset and the ability to be able to really move and groove with a keyboard, and then you put that to stocks and the excitement about charts and markets, the market became accessible to the public, a public that was never accepted in this world. Right? And it's an important message to note, because a lot of people don't talk about what actually happened. The day that COVID happened, when Webull and Robinhood opened up free trading, all that stuff, suddenly all eyes were on the markets. And then the GameStop thing, it was really an amazing confluence of so many different factors and components that made this all happen. And it happened, and it just was an explosion. It was a revolution. 50 million plus young new traders into the market who were super savvy and were passionate and were intense about it, and they were loving the get rich quick scheme. They were loving all that stuff. They were loving the roaring kitties, and it was a phenomenon that was extraordinary, and we can talk about it more. And then I got on the floor, and obviously I had to learn how to trade because I was a clerk. And a clerk is somebody who disseminates information from one clerk to another, right? The way the order flow happens on the floor is I worked at Cowan and Company. They had obviously a big desk upstairs where there were portfolio managers and traders, right? And then they would call orders down to the floor, and then there would be a head clerk and a clerk like myself, and they would get, buy a million shares of this, sell a million shares of that with instructions. And obviously, you learn in the fire of it all, right? I mean, that's the whole point, right? And, it was 3.5 years before I got my own seat, and I actually was trading. But I did start to learn to trade, but it's a different kind of trading. It's institutional trading, it's retail trading, and it's floor trading. It was before there was any kind of there was no electronic trading. There was no the way we trade now is different.
GetGeniusGear.com today.